There is a river that runs through the heart of Virginia, the James River, America's founding river. Our nation took root on its banks, and for generations this natural treasure has nourished us with its bounty and inspired us with its beauty. The James River runs 340 miles through central Virginia, from its source in the Allegheny Mountains to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. Along its journey, more than 15,000 miles of rivers, streams, and creeks flow into the James. These tributaries drain more than 10,000 square miles of land, a quarter of the entire state. But these are also troubled waters. More than 400 years of development has taken its toll on the James in the form of pollution and sediment from the land. Each person who lives within this watershed has an impact on the quality of the environment, and each of us has a stake in the future health of the river. Some people have made a personal commitment to ensure a cleaner James River for the future. They are the members and supporters of the James River Association. JRA is the only organization solely dedicated to protecting and preserving the health of the James and its tributaries. It carries out this work through 4 core programs: watershed restoration, the Riverkeeper program, river advocacy, and education and outreach. As the guardians of the James, JRA works to educate and engage people of all ages to become good stewards of the river. Today, JRA is focused on the future guardians of the James, our children. We're working to connect them to the natural world. Since 2007, JRA has conducted overnight camping trips on Presqu'Île National Wildlife Refuge, a secluded 1,329-acre island south of Richmond. For many youngsters, a weekend session at Presqu'Île has been their first experience with nature, their first night away from the streetlights and sounds of traffic, their first time to be surrounded by the natural world. One memorable experience may be all it takes to open a child's eyes and their heart to nature. JRA is currently building the James River Ecology School on Presqu'Île in association with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. This permanent educational center will include a bunkhouse for 30 students, a learning center, a wetlands walkway with an outdoor classroom, and a canoe launch. At the Ecology School, teachers and students from throughout Virginia will have the opportunity to spend a weekend studying the James River and its ecosystems in this unique setting. Together, the members of the James River Association are working to protect our natural water resources. We invite you to join us as a guardian of the James River and to help JRA ensure a legacy of clean water for future generations to enjoy.